but let me just tell you guys a few things. Like, I'm always asking these people questions. But in this sermon in particular, Saturday night, I didn't know how old Isaac was. Didn't really have I knew somewhere, I read someone said he's 4, somewhere he's 35, and I called Pastor Bob out while he's trying to worship in my sermon, and he gave me a really clear answer that I was able to use, and it helped even in the next 3 services. After the 8 o'clock service, you came up to me and said, hey, do you realize that love there is the first time, right? So I was able to riff on that in the 9:30 and 11. After the 9:30 service, Pastor Craig came up and said, hey, you misspoke. I was talking about the Garden of Gethsemane and I apparently said Garden of Eden.
Oh.
So I appreciated that, because then I was very conscious. I even kind of winged. If you watch the 11 o'clock video, I kind of pointed him at the Garden of Gethsemane. And this guy, Pastor Brandon, the week before, kind of springboarded us into my ideas because you mentioned the Mary thing and that tie to Isaac. And so that was really helpful. And then to go one step further, those of you that were in, I think it was the 9:30 service, we're at Matthew 1:21, and I'm talking about the angel of the Lord appeared to, and I was like, I couldn't remember Joseph's name. And our sign language person, Amy Michelson, bails me out and says, Joseph. I heard her from the back, and I thought, man, here's 5 people that poured into me to make my sermon better and to make the message hopefully you're clear. So I really want to thank all of you, because all of you had a part in that, and I appreciate it. I thought, boy, that's what a team does, right? They build each other up, and I thought, bunch of rock stars I work with. So I want you guys to know the truth behind some of my sermons. These guys really get a lot of the credit for it. So thank you.
Well, I appreciate you for like changing your sermon based on feedback, because, well, you're better than me. If someone were to be like, hey, Pastor, by the way, in your sermon, be like, well, I'm going to preach the exact same.
Yeah, no. I got my pen out. I wrote that down. And, it's such a great point that you offered me. It was wonderful. And I told him, in full disclosure, when I went to the NIV, the word love appears a few times in a totally different context and not the same word in the Hebrew. But when you go to the ESV, I mean, you're dead right. It's literally the first time.
Yeah.
But again, with the definition you gave me, it absolutely is the first time in all of the scriptures. Yeah.
I mean, that's the reason why I love chapter 22 so much, is because, like, the first time the word love is used in Scripture is a story about a father's sacrifice of his son. And like, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Yeah.
That's the Hebrew word ahav, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a fun way to remember the Hebrew word for love is ahav love.
Yep. Ahav love.
Yeah.
It's so
So thank you.
Hey, listen, we love it when you
you.
preach.
Yeah.
I think it's fun to be dialogical. I think it makes the congregation feel active and a part of it. And dude, you're a rock star. So we appreciate it.
Iron sharpens iron.
Boom.